All right guys, welcome to the channel. Jesse here. Today I'm going to give you guys 5 cheap and easy accessories that you can throw on your bow. Going to add some customization and give you a little bit of upgrades without breaking the bank. I've got both my bows here. I got my hunting bow and my target bow because I've got a mixture of the accessories on both of them. So in no particular order, the first accessory that I have is going to be a quick disconnect. So I run a quick disconnect on both my bows. You can pick them up anywhere from 20 to 40 bucks. They all do the same thing. Essentially just allows you to take your stabilizers on and off very easily. It mounts right onto your main thread hole. You crack it loose. It's got a barrel and a pocket. You just thread it onto your rod. Throw it right in, couple twists, and you're good to go. Now, like I said, I run it on both my bows. I've got a 10-degree down. There's also flat ones, so you can change the way that your bow holds and feels. I like to run it down, just lowers that weight a little bit on the stabilizer, lower center of gravity. I just like the way it feels. So number 2 is going to be an aftermarket grip or grip tape. So these are pretty easy and cheap upgrades. Most bows offer an aftermarket grip, but even if they don't, you can get things like athletic tape, or they make bow grip tapes like Bomar tapes, lizard skins, and even like some people like to run skateboard tape. So on my hunting bow, I've got it normal, but on my target bow, my Matthews here, I'm running the side plates, Matthews side plates, and I'm also running athletic tape. So I played baseball in college, and throughout all my years, I always had athletic tape on all my bat handles. So this just feels like home. It offers a little bit of texture when your hands are sweating, and it's very cheap. If you go for the tape route, it's going to be like 10 or 15 bucks at the maximum. More expensive route would be a grip. It's going to run you, 50 to maybe 100 bucks. And it can change the way your bow feels too. Some people really like shooting high-wristed or having a slimmer or a blockier grip. Now, number 3, let me see if I got one. So, number 3 for me is going to be some sort of a sling. So, I personally like to use finger slings. Super easy. Hook it onto your finger. Just like that. Bow can't fall out. These right here, I get mine from Lancaster Archery. I think it's like $3 for this sling. You can also do paracord if you get some 550 cord and you get a section about yay long, probably like just shy of 2 feet. You can cut the ends and burn it, and then turn around and run it through an opening on your handle on your bow. Do a little double loop like so. Cinch it down and then rotate it. Boom, slide your hand in it, and you got a cheap little wrist sling. You can do that for any of your bows. There's also braided and fancy ones that you can get to go in your stabilizer. But if you've got some 550 cord laying around, it works just as good. Number 4, let's go a sight light. So sight lights, honestly, if you don't have a sight light, you should probably buy that first. I love using a sight light even when it's bright outside. It just looks so much better. It's easier to see your pins. You don't have to struggle with it. If you're ever shooting somewhere that's low light, or like if you're in the woods, a sight light is a must-have for me. So you can get super cheap sight lights. They're just like little barrels, like 20 bucks. I prefer to have a light sort of in this fashion right here. You twist it and it lights up. This is a cheap one. This is a Facebook Marketplace special right here. This right here just runs a wire right up into your fiber and lights it. Super cheap. That one's probably like 80 bucks. There's more expensive ones, but you can get into it for fairly cheap. Now, lastly, this is number 5. I did put this one at the end because not every bow has leg limbs, but if your bow has leg limb compatibility, I 100% would get a set of leg limbs. You can throw your bow down, especially hunting, set it anywhere. Don't have to worry about leaning it up against a tree. You don't have to worry about somebody stepping on it on the ground. And you can shoot with them on. They're super light. There's almost no drawbacks to it. You don't even know it's there. If you don't want to run them out, a lot of them you can fold up super easy like this and kick them back out. Oh, and you're good to go. So that's 5 super easy, quick accessories that'll customize your bow a little bit. You can get fancy with the colors and color coordinate your bow if you want to too. So like I said, super easy, quick. I highly recommend these. Not a lot of downsides to them. They won't break your bank. And if you like what you saw, leave a like and a subscribe. And hopefully I'll catch you on the next one.